Welcome into the Cozy's Ghost Adventures. Today I'm going to tell you a chilling story called The Last Broadcast. In 1997, a local radio DJ named Evan Moore hosted a midnight horror show in a sleepy town in Maine. He called it Dead Air. Every night, he read listener-submitted ghost stories over crackling FM waves. People turned in from isolated cabins and coastal towns, all drawn to Evan's deep, hypnotic voice and the spine-tingling tales that were told on his channel. On one night, mysteriously, Evan received a letter, not an email, but an actual handwritten envelope, sealed with wax. No return address on it as well. Inside the letter was a single sheet of yellowed paper. On it, in elegant cursive, was a story titled, "The Voice Behind the Static." It told of a radio host who began to hear faint whispers during his broadcasts. Pleas for help, threats, and then, eventually, his own name was repeated over and over and over and over again. Evan read it live on air, amused at how meta it was. But as he reached the end, he paused. The last line wasn't on the page when he rehearsed it earlier. It read, "You shouldn't have read this aloud." The lights in the studio now flickered. Then, the line repeated in his headphones. His own voice, but warped, delayed, and just plain wrong. For real. "You shouldn't have read this aloud," it said. Aloud. Evan laughed it off on air, blaming it just on faulty equipment. That, my friends, was his last show. The next morning, the station manager arrived to find the studio locked from the inside, with no sign of Evan inside. Just his chair slowly spinning round and round. And the record still turning, emitting only static now. To this day, guys, local truckers claim that if you drive through that part of Maine between midnight and 3 a.m., you can tune into good old 103.1 FM and catch Evan's voice, still there, reading ghost stories, followed by the same warped whisper, "You shouldn't have read this aloud. You shouldn't have read this aloud." The end. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want more ghost stories, comment down below. See you guys in the next big one. Peace.